Our next speaker comes to us from Scottsboro, Alabama. She lives very close to the proposed site, or the site of Bellefonte. It's the abandoned construction site now. And she comes to speak to us about her concerns about living so close to a Bellefonte reactor that would be finished. Thank you. Gretel Johnson.
Hi. We've got some nuclear zombies here, and that's exactly what the Bellefonte plant will be. A nuclear zombie. It is not dead. It is not alive. They stopped working on it. It was designed in the 60s, They started working on it in the early 70s. They stopped working on it in 1988. And then in the mid-2006, they decided to just get rid of the construction permit because they didn't really need it anymore. And then they started breaking it down. And they started taking parts from it and putting it in other plants. And taking pipes from it and putting it somewhere else or just selling them for parts. It's a nuclear zombie. This plant was abandoned. It had no oversight. It had no regulations at all while they were tearing it down. And now they're saying, oh, no problem, we can rebuild this. And unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, the Nuclear Regulatory Commission is not watching our backs. They are supporting an industry instead of regulating it, and we need to call them on it. It's hard for me to become a little cynical and to learn that our organizations are not doing what we ask them to do and what the taxpayers pay them to do. But that is what's happening. I found this out on April 27th when the nuclear tornadoes came through our valley. I want to show you this map. You see this pink line across here? That went right by Browns Ferry Nuclear Power Plant, where there are 3 reactors. Well, the reactors were in pretty good containment, but what wasn't in good containment there were the spent fuel cooling pools, where over 3 million pounds of radioactive fuel waste is sitting in cooling pools because the TVA has not put them in dry storage. Over 3 million pounds of radioactive spent fuel is in these cooling pools, and the only thing that was protecting that from the tornadoes was an industrial metal roof. They're the same design as Fukushima. You saw the roofs blow off Fukushima. We came so close. The strongest tornadoes known to humankind, EF5, went right over the hill next to Browns Ferry, and those 3 million pounds of spent fuel in cooling pools. So we're asking TVA, first, please secure this spent nuclear fuel. It is dangerous. It is unhealthy. Another thing about this, if they build this Bellefonte plant and add yet another one to their fleet of 6 reactors on the Tennessee River, this is our valley. I'm from here. My parents worked for TVA during the Depression. You know, I used to think very highly of the TVA, and I'd like to again. I want them to lead us into a clean future, not into this kind of dangerous situation that we have right now. I call on everyone to please go to our website. It's Mothers Against Tennessee River Radiation, matter.org, because it matters. Thank you so much.
Yeah.